everyone, my name is Michelle Kantor, and this is my brown bag speech. So all the items that I have in my bag represent my past, present, and future. So the first item that I have here is my doodle pad. And this was important because when I was a little kid, I just loved to draw. It was just satisfying for me to just take a pencil and then do this on my doodle pad and then just erase it like this and doing these magnets and going like this and taking the circle and going like this. But yeah, so remember, this was a time before I had my own phone and my own iPad and way before streaming services on the TV, and it was just cable. And if I did not feel like watching in cable, I would just grab my doodle pad and just draw like this. Obviously this is just an example. And one of the characters that I distinctly remember creating was a character named Eclid. And she was based off of a mascot from Power Brain. Power Brain is a yoga company. It's gonna be too long to explain that. I can't really explain that in full detail. But I created this character, and she was just a normal stick figure like this. She's just a normal stick figure like this. Obviously, I can draw better than that, but I made her a yoga instructor and helping out with kids and everything. And it was cool, and I just really like creating characters. But then, years later, which brings me to my next item, which is a photo of my piano. And this is related because as I got older, I sort of grew out of drawing, and I realized maybe I kind of want to expand my hobbies a little bit. And that's when I got into music, because I wanted to experiment with musical notes and how good they sound and how elegant they sound. And then maybe I could learn how to just make good pieces and everything. And it's really cool. But then for my next item, I have a whole script that I have made during the summer program at Five Towns College, because not only did I want to write music, but I also wanted to write stories without having to worry about how good I sound. And obviously I'm not reading the whole script, but I came up with this story about a bunch of characters getting multiple jobs and getting multiple jobs all at once because they're afraid of the economy collapsing. And this is a very, very, very early draft. And I called it Doctorate because the characters go to college and they get their doctorate degrees. At the very beginning of the script, they just graduate. They literally graduate and get their degree. But honestly, the script, I kind of feel like I could have made it a little bit better. But then you're probably wondering, how is this all related to each other? Because maybe one day I can use my drawings to perfect my artistic skills and then make a storyboard and then have a script to make a movie and then outline a whole script to make a movie. And if I ever want to turn it into a musical or a Broadway show or something like that, maybe I could write my own music, or at the very least be very involved in the writing process because I know a lot about music theory and stuff like that. And yeah, so it's all created and it's all come to one. It comes into one whole thing. It's just writing, it comes into one whole thing. And to make a whole film all by myself, well, obviously I'm still gonna hire people, but I would like to get the knowledge to do most of the work, to put all of my knowledge together, drawings and music and a whole script. And as of right now, I have no idea what to do next. maybe for right now I'll write a novel, and then just to get my ideas down, and then maybe like combine all the elements that I showed you, and yeah. How much time?
And you're already over, so you want to wrap
Oh,
up.